And we are back. Welcome back to Bearded Ramblings, which is on a much later date today because of a mix-up at Low Energy Central, aka I need to remember to be clearer about the times. And as a result, I'm extra low energy today.
I'm wondering if what might have happened is that because your time zone and my time zone are 5 hours different and we got a 5-hour mix-up, I was wondering if you gave her your number, like if you gave her your time zone time and she thought it was Eastern time instead.
That could be it.
Like, do you usually tell people both times or just one? Because we should probably stick to just one.
I tell them both times just to be on the safe side.
That might be causing confusion for people. I'd say just give them the EST and that's it. Okay. Keep it simple.
You gave me the EST, and we did the math, but I think the first number you gave me in order to do the math was wrong.
Okay. Well, it's
there was a 5-hour difference, so I think that was it.
Yeah. We just gotta remember 5 Eastern, stick it to that. Keep it easy.
Stick it
to the time man. Kronos. Stick it to Kronos.
Stick it to somebody. Stick it to the wall.
Right in the time hole.
Mount that painting.
That.
Yes, that.
Paint thing.
I told you this show was going to be hot tonight.
I haven't even hit the bowl yet.
You might get that cat piss rolling.
Right? Oh, I should do that.
Get it in your lungs.
Oh, it will. It will be in my lungs. I'll have lots of cat piss in my lungs. That is just the best strain name. It's satisfying. It's really satisfying.
I hope it smells different though.
This one's for you, y'all. No, it does not smell like cat piss. It does have like kind of that sour smell. I'm like harkening back to my
not quite musty
days when we had to like fucking whiff the tea and like fucking sip it and slurp it so it covers your palate evenly or some shit. Yeah, paying too close attention to this.
We're also joined by Pandora and Janey Bell.
Hi. Don't mind me.
We were going to be joined by Asterios, but he has been surprisingly quiet, despite our best efforts.
He just ghosted the fuck out of us.
He abandoned us. He didn't want to meet me. Clearly, I drove him away. He's never met me, but I drove him away.
Oh, come on, Olive. That's the half truth, and you know it.
I know, I'm awesome.
Yeah, you do.
I should have gotten the glasses.
See, we could have introduced 2 new friends to each other today, but he didn't want to.
No.
Did not want to make a new friend. I'm going to make friends with everybody, whether they want to be my friend or not.
That's I'm suddenly a bit more respectful of Asterios right now. Like
I'm not.
Bitch.
I'm not touching this.
We both know I'm the one who brings the tits. You can't be blaming this on me.
It's 100% true. You are our weekly booba quota.
Resident boob holder.
We seem to have a trend of at least one guest being a boob holder, and even if only one guest shows up, it tends to be said boob holder. So
how come we never get to hold the boobs? It's not fair.
Okay,
because we haven't had a fan meetup yet. That's why.
That's because we need fans first.
Well, that's true in theory. In practice, in practice, I can hire people who can pretend for a little while.
You can hire people? Why am I not getting paid?
Well,
you're pretending to like us for free because you're nice.
Oh, you dicks! It's because I have no following. It's okay.
We know the feeling. It's fine.
We all suck down here.
Right.
Especially if you ask real nice.
Living in the gutter, shaking our fists at the people above us.
We are the mutants from Futurama, Okay, we're just kind of
Basically.
we don't even get that 1 day pass a year to go up onto the surface world. But I mean, the barrel
There's
has
sun
to
up
be
there,
hot.
anyways.
Yeah, that UV 5000. Yeah, I think we're better off
Gross.
down here in the tunnels with our unexploded nuclear bomb.
It fills us with warmth from its soft glow.
Do you know what you're supposed to do? Before like getting on a stream, you're supposed to like send it to people who are like, I want to watch. You should send me a link. I'm doing that right now. This was a bad choice.
I've already
I'd be talking more.
I think she's talking about herself, Lev.
I have no wonder I have like no fucking following because I forget to do this until the last minute.
Oh shit.
That's okay. You're doing it as the guest, not as the person running the show, so that's not so bad.
Well,
Hey,
I was I was like, oh, it's it's Pin. I mean, it's Pin.
You know, dude, it's dangerous having your to be screen sharing in a live stream, my friend. That's dangerous. I wouldn't risk my
but
biscuit
if you
like
look at
that.
the screen, no one can see
I
it.
didn't even have any other tabs open. I wouldn't risk my biscuit like that.
Like
He's just sharing it to us. He's not sharing it to the whole stream.
I was kind of hoping that was.
You were? Oh, you aren't. I thought you were, and I was like, oof, wow, that's a lot of.
I'm
a lot you
tired.
want to
I'm
put
not
out there.
that
That's a
tired.
risk. Right? Oh man.
But
we're the only ones that get to see his spicy Twitters.
So spicy.
Hell, half the time I can't bloody share my Twitter feed because I follow so many cam girls. They're like, look what I can do this Friday.
Oh boy.
How is Frizzle doing lately, anyway?
She dresses a cow. It was very empowering.
Twitter into Tumblr. It's turning Twitter into Tumblr.
Oh, it was. I know many people who were pissed off when Tumblr did the whole sort of like, nope, no more naughties.
Oh, I'll tumble her, all right. Don't you worry. I'll tumble the hell out of her.
I didn't think it was gonna work. Oh god, tumble some rocks.
That sounds like a fun evening. I'll bring my rock tumbler. You bring my collection.
I got my rock tumbler. I got my pull out the rock hammer, and the mineral oil, and fucking.
Wow,
who doesn't like a good geology date?
This is gonna be a fun evening.
I have so many fucking rocks next to me right now. It's not funny. Like I feel.
But have you tumbled them yet? Is the question.
No, a bunch of them are my nanas, and like they have like 60-year-old dust. Not even 60. Whoa, fuck! Like these are in the 50s. Like
they're twice the size they used to be because of the dust layers that have petrified.
Right? Fuck, but she was really good at finding desert roses and Apache tears and fucking obsidian and all sorts of awesome stuff.
I wouldn't mind having a piece of obsidian, actually.
Rocks. I shouldn't be looking over at the rocks. I'm gonna get distracted.
Really pretty ones.
I want some obsidian. I can make a nice sacrificial knife with it.
Oh.
That or else ebony, which I know is kind of the same.
That's a lot.
Before we begin,
shit. What's going on now?
Before we begin, just want to say that tonight, if you guys could, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget that. Don't forget to check out the links down below for all our good stuff, including Discord, Twitter, Krendar stuff, and Janey stuff, and some guy called Asterios who's probably not going to go anywhere. But
no, don't look at his stuff.
I decided to help him out. He's a small guy. He won't be going anywhere. Yeah, like if at any point tonight we make any money, don't forget the Krendar gets a small percentage of it, and it is going towards the Giants Causeway trip, which I'm fucking pumped for. Because it's a Giants Causeway, and apparently I've talked to people who've been out there, and they said it's actually shite. But I'm going out there, and I'm doing that. For
even more exciting.
Yeah. When have I ever taken you guys anywhere good?
You never take me anywhere anymore, Lev.
Oh shit! I made a
You guys have been married a while, you know. You really have to work hard to make time for romance.
It's true.
It takes effort. Relationships take effort. You know?
I mean, just going over to his house takes at least 10 hours.
Just take a vacation together and rediscover your deep sensual love for rubbing your
Our
beards together.
beards
That's what I imagine you guys would do. Is just
intertwanging.
like just you guys shirtless, just like stroking each other, just chinning, necking it, bearding it, neck bearding it.
Bearding it.
You know,
Our beards are kissing each other, but we're not.
yeah, we're actually looking very
just
uncomfortable with the whole thing, but the beards are just really just getting stuck in there, you know?
I mean, they obviously I mean, they intertwine, right? Like that's how
braiding works. Yeah.
So pretty.
Eventually, like
me in.
a little small hairball comes out, and that's how a new beard is formed. Then it finds another neck, but the neck beard hadn't happened yet. It's just the guy is just known as a neck.
I mean, it's like that James Cameron Avatar movie, except human beards instead of alien
I enjoy your
ponytails.
content. What more can I
What?
say?
Mickey Richards with the $3 dues. Topped up the pint glass.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Thank you so much, Mickey. You are fucking awesome. I enjoyed your content. What more can I say? I could say you have really low standards, my dude, but I'm gonna milk that for everything that it's worth.
Take the compliment.
I can't. I'm very self-conscious.
You're taking money. You gotta say thank you.
I already did, and I will say it again. Thank you very much.
Or suck a cock. Like either way, you're gonna have to. So that's a thank you. That's a type of thank you.
The thank you of saying thank you, and the thank you of sucking the cock, kind of like 1 to 100. Don't you think? You kind of went straight to 100.
Yeah, one's a thank you. One is a thank you very much.
You can't argue
Please
with
come
that.
again.
Unless, of course, you have no idea what you're doing. In which case, it was the thought that counts.
Well, it's it's like 10% technique, 90% enthusiasm.
I wouldn't say about
You just gotta
Disagree.
Yeah, you can.
like,
Your
having a good
enthusiasm
time.
can really backfire.
Hey man, what's worse? A girl who really knows what she's doing but is just like absolutely unenthused and is like just doing the bare minimum.
I mean, I don't think we have to go to
who's a
either
little
extreme
sloppy,
here.
who's having a great fucking time and is all about it.
Can we be somewhere in the middle, maybe? Can we 50-50 this?
That's your own personal standards.
Not 69 it.
Like for cocksucking, I'd argue that y'all should just be thankful for the cocksucking you get.
That says somebody who's had this conversation before.
I don't know. I can't remember what it was like. It's been so long.
Shall we get into something a little sadder?
Oh no! Okay, yeah, let's just kill those boners right now.
I'm too tired for a boner. Can we just cuddle and look at Dave Chappelle being a turf?
Yes, let's do that.
Not the first time I've disappointed a woman, but
Babe.
Well, that's why J.K. Rowling is involved in this. That now it connects to make sense. It's the turfness.
Oh yeah, you didn't know?
I don't know anything about this. No.
Oh, okay.
What? I know fucking J.K. Rowling is a fucking moron. He says dumb shit.
Oh yeah,
all
no,
the time.
she's gotten a lot of shit for being a turf as well.
Yeah, well, and she's too. Like, people sure fucking blew her head up for fucking. You know what? No, I'm gonna get all salty. Wait,
I honestly don't know how accurate the accusations of turfness are, but I know that she gets shit for it. She gets accused of it.
Well,
maybe it is accurate. I don't know either way.
It's not trans friendly.
No,
it's not trans friendly.
And it's also really weird
that's a turf
too,
thing.
because they often say things that like trans people don't believe, but they say that they do. They're also really big.
Yeah, of course, because they don't know anything about it. Because they they just hate instead of learn, and do the exact opposite of what they. Or do exactly what they're supposedly against, which is like to hold one group of people.
Can you believe myself. That a lot of turfs are actually conservative?
What a
Shocking.
Surprise! Bet there's some libertarians in there too.
Comic Dave Chappelle, considered a comedic genius by many, including me. Well, he's in all sorts of trouble for expressing solidarity with J.K. Rowling and women who say gender is real.
And they've canceled people that are more powerful than me. Cancel J.K. Rowling. My God, J.K. Rowling wrote all the Harry Potter books by herself. She sold so many books, the Bible worries about her.
True.
And they canceled her because she said in an interview, and this is not exactly what she said, but effectually, she said gender was a fact. And then the trans community got mad. They started calling her a TERF. I didn't even know what
That's not what she said.
That was. But I know that trans people make up words to win arguments. So I looked it up. TERF is an acronym. Stands for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminist. This is a real thing.
And they cut him off there. So, yeah.
You can't let him say the thing, right?
They basically just, Sky News Australia, which is currently in a lot of shit from a lot of different people right now, starts defending him and shit like that. He's basically just throwing his lot in with the TERFs, which is very sad because there's Dave Chappelle said some cool shit over the years, but he's also clearly talking out of his ass in this one.
Well, that's the thing, is that because everybody's talking about shit that is already other people talking out their ass. They're trying to fucking have deep conversations about dumb Twitter posts, like, and look for nuance where there is none. Like, it's ridiculous. And the fact that, like, we give J.K. Rowling so much credit for writing children's novels, and that very first one, by the way, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of The Hero's Journey, but is basically the easiest story to copy.
It's on par with
pretty fucking easy.
Luke Skywalker,
and if
you know, it's right up there.
Yeah, it's the same thing. That's The Hero's Journey. Mm-hmm. Exact scene by scene. You can go fucking scene by scene, and she managed to fucking drag that series out for an obnoxious amount of books. But, like, if you go back and read those, like, you're not reading, like, high literature. Like, we're not talking about, like, the end-all be-all of fucking writers, you know? Like, this is popular fiction for children. Like, we take this shit really seriously. I know she wrote The Casual Vacancy to, I guess, some really awful reviews, because it was basically, like, her first grown-up book. And,
was that the detective one?
Yeah,
that was the one. Was that the one with the trans serial killer?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And the other thing that she has tried to do, which just makes which just really shows her character, is that she has tried to do the sin of the author, which is to try and go back and change your work after it has been published, or try to say that Hermione was black when there are multiple descriptions of her with pale skin and light eyes and not light eyes.
She's the one who signed off on what's her name? Is it Emma Watson, who played Hermione in the movies? She's the one who signed off on her.
And it was in an attempt because they somebody did a play version of some, like, I guess, like, extra story she had or whatever, but they cast Hermione as a black girl, which is, like, totally fine by me. Be fucking cool with your casting. Like, it's a fucking play. But for J.K. Rowling to go back and start sort of like, oh yeah, I was all about, like, oh, I'm all about this. I already planned all this. Like, she was actually, it's like, okay, no. Like, you can
jump on that virtue signaling,
serious virtue signaling, and also, again,
Dumbledore
like that
being gay. That was never brought up in the books once, but then somebody after it was over.
Yeah, like,
he's gay.
No, it's like the people who try to claim that, like, Bikini Bottom is, like, the Bikini Atoll that was, like, there's a backstory of, like, a nuclear bomb, and they're all, like, fucking, like, irradiated creatures. No, you guys, it was a fucking children's show made by Steven Hillenburg, who is a fucking genius, rest his soul. Like, like, that's what it is. And the fact that we, like, hold kind of really disrespectful opinions, like, she does, like, that's the thing, is that I don't think a lot of people understand that there is a difference between sex and gender. Gender is something that is
Dave Chappelle was
fluid. It can be very not fluid for some people, but Generally, it's fluid.
Most people, not everybody.
And then you get to sex, which is just down to fucking
what bits you have.
Literal not what bits you have. X chromosomes versus what, like XX or XY. And there are like times where some, if a doctor needs to know what gender you're born as for medical stuff, but I don't think people should have to identify as their sex. They should be able to identify with their gender, which are two different things. It's like again, it's like it. Like, fuck, if you want to be a fucking dinosaur, be a fucking dinosaur. Like, own it.
You
know what? That was a bad fucking. That was a terrible.
No, you made another.
We're just gonna ignore that
there,
one.
And I know other kids.
It was a bad analogy, though. It was a bad analogy, though, because it made trans folks seem inhuman, which isn't true. Some people just are.
No, I didn't.
Like we just like it was just like. Some folks just got fucked over and like their brain doesn't match their body. Like, fuck that. Like, people are born with fucked up defects all the time. Like, no fucking, if you could have like a bum leg, no wonder, like, of course you can have a brain that like doesn't get matched. Like, shit doesn't get matched up always, like humans are kind of funky. And so like,
and it's brilliant that we are in a society now that we can actually like talk about this and help people along to reach the goals that they want.
It's still very hard. I mean, working in a LGBTQ plus and ally theater company in Chicago for 5 years, I heard a lot of horror stories and saw a lot of my friends be very scared, and that's not fair.
Like the cultural discourse right now is it blows it up way more out of proportion than like the whole trans bathroom thing. Like, what the fuck does that make a difference for? Oh, they're all predators. No, what? Where's this coming from? The people who've been predated being abused more than any other group.
How many people are there out there that are pretending to be the other gender just so that they can look at some kids? Does that ever actually happen?
One, and that was it. That's the only one I can think of.
It happens extremely rarely.
Exactly. So the idea of them being, but of course, in the right, the media takes it up, and the talking heads on like Twitter and shit like that, they take it up and they start spinning it around to be fucking like, this is the end of this is degeneracy, and the left doesn't do anything about it because they secretly want all kids to be molested by men in drag. Like, what the fuck?
Plus, you can usually tell when people are, if somebody's like, they're worried about people saying like, oh, a man can claim to be a woman just for 5 minutes so they can go into the woman's bathroom. It's like, you can tell when somebody's doing that, because if they were seriously a trans person, they would be presenting themselves as a woman. They wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, I'm a big bearded dude
it's really not that
giant arms, but I say I'm a woman for 5 minutes.
Guys, it's not even that. It's that a predator is going to go after kids no matter what. It doesn't matter. Like, and to name a whole group of to say that all trans people are pedophiles is fucking awful.
Yep.
It is very awful.
It's unreasonable and it's unfair and it's absolutely untrue. But the thing, and this is the same with like, I get so like frustrated when I hear conversations like about this shit. Man, this is depressing as fuck.
How about we...
so what's the Pandora Papers thing about?
Yeah.
Shit, dog.
Well, I was hoping Asterios would be here to keep us upbeat.
I want to check on my trans friends. Like, Taylor, are you good?
They are awesome to have you.
Yeah, they got you for a friend. They're doing good.
Yeah.
Fucking J.K. Rowling. We shouldn't be fucking listening to her.
I haven't listened to her in ages.
Don't.
Right, but the thing is that we still give them attention.
She's incredibly wealthy and influential, and whether or not we want.
We give them the influence. That's the thing, is by listening to these people and respecting their opinions. I'm talking specifically about J.K. Rowling. Giving shitty people attention doesn't call it out or make it better. What it does is just give it an audience, and usually makes it worse. Like, you realize like a little kid throwing a tantrum is only doing that for the attention, right?
Good point. So let's stop giving her attention. What's this Pandora Papers thing about?
Oh yeah, let's look at that.
I don't know what this is about. What it actually is this about?
You haven't heard about this either? Like this was
Nope.
So massive leak on par with the whole WikiLeaks thing was released. 12 million documents that revealed hidden wealth, tax avoidance, case of money laundering by some of the world's richest and most powerful people.
Are we that surprised? Come on, you guys. We all know fucking people and fucking.
Yeah, like we expect that to happen, but I mean,
like since the dawn of time, like
but now
since
you
the
get
dawn
the
of
names.
Where was this leak? What did
this?
this leak from? What is this?
Was obtained by the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists in Washington D.C., which has been working with more than 140 media organizations. Biggest ever global investigation. BBC Panorama and Guardian have led the investigation. I love how BBC are like, we helped. Stories include owners of more 1,500 properties bought in the UK have offshore firms. Some of those offshore companies, they don't go to like the Cayman Islands. Would you believe North Dakota was one of the biggest places to store money? Just one of those weird little tax loophole haven things. Quarter ruling family. Jesus.
Is this going to help bust anybody? Is the big question.
Well, there's going to be investigations looking into it, but some of these people aren't even in the countries that they're going to be accused in. Like here's the Qatar's ruling family who avoided nearly 20 million in tax on their super mansion in London. Like how do you check down on a sultan? You know. There's
good question.
I mean, that's like, I guess that would be down to the government of the whichever country the accused lives in, participating in the investigation,
and whether or not they run the country
themselves.
Here's an angle that, if I'm right, it wasn't just the money that was unlocked. It was this might tie more into the Facebook leak and the hack, which you must have heard of. Happened around about the same time. But the thing is, this was fucking crazy. Facebook really.
Why Facebook was down for a day?
Yeah, and what half the internet was, including me, when I was live streaming, my internet cut out because everyone was trying to re-get.
We really need. Did anyone really wanted to come back though?
I didn't even notice.
Facebook,
I didn't fucking notice. I don't use it.
I suppose Instagram, because I was in the middle of conversations with people, but
fuck Instagram. It's just a mirror.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mirror.
But there was something about it. Yeah, if I remember right, the Pandora Papers showed that, or at least it tied in with the whole Facebook thing. Facebook have such an influence on right-wing parties in the UK, in the EU, and other parts of Europe, like Eastern Europe, that rather than Facebook altering itself to be more right-wing for those parties actually have to step up their game because their constituents on those little in-groups in Facebook are so right-wing, they trump even the parties that their representatives are a part of. Instead, so it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. They actually have to get more extremist than even they want to at times. Like, what the fuck is how true?
And when does it end?
No, right? People are wild.
So it's the Sargon effect, is what you're saying.
Remember back in the day when we used to fucking just like take poor people and put them in a big ring and or put a bunch of people in a big ring and watch as like lions devoured them and they had to fight to the death and shit. Oh, fuck those the days. Fucking Greeks.
Reject modernity, embrace tradition, and just show us a picture of the fucking Colosseum.
Yeah, I mean, like, we've been freaking out for a while. It's like we're just a little less violent about it, which is, hey, good.
Actually, I'm wondering how
just 100 years ago, like, fuck.
A bunch of Romans would survive these days. They'd probably think we're fucking insane in a lot of ways.
Would probably get a disease and die very quickly. Like they would get the common cold and just be fucking done.
This was
hit by a car.
This was a funny little thing. The Czech Prime Minister was found
an iron carriage, I think you mean. An iron carriage. They don't know what a car is.
Yeah, they're probably just in the corner.
What's this strange horseless
They
chariot?
wouldn't even be able to register because, just fucking take them out.
Yeah.
It'll be a mercy killing. They wouldn't have to deal with the horror of social media.
And time travel, that shit's confusing.
Oh god! 1 minute you're nailing some annoying guy in Galilee to a cross, not thinking much about it. Next minute, boom! You're stuck in the middle of Times Square. Like, what the hell are you gonna do about that? Like, you had some olive oil and bread to eat later, and now your whole night's ruined. But hell, like I said, you get run over fairly quickly, so it's not much of a big deal. One thing I just want to point out, this one I find fucking hilarious. The Czech Prime Minister was found out that he didn't declare an offshore company used to purchase 2 French villas for 12 million. Okay, that's fucking ridiculous. His response...
What a surprise.
The whole thing was set up so he'd lose the Czech election. That was his response. All these only papers are there just so he'd lose the Czech election. It's not really working. No one's quite...
I always find it amazing that the people who have the most disposable income and can most easily afford to pay these things are the ones that don't pay them. It's like, it's no skin off of your pack, just fucking pay it.
Pretty much. It's very kind of like... It's very weird how you think if they have...
Isn't that weird? People are greedy. People do the dragon thing. They do the dragon whore. They go, oh my god,
yeah,
I have this money. I want more. Oh god, they're going to take it away. Oh shit, I don't want somebody to take my money away. I'm going to hide it under the fucking mattress. Come on, you guys. We've been doing that since we were kids. Like, you hide your allowance under the mattress so your fucking sibling doesn't get it.
I was an only child. I didn't have to.
Just do it on a bigger scale. Like,
hello everyone,
Yeah.
this is your
fucking only child. Well, fuck you guys.
I was a spoiled
Girl,
little shit.
that's why you're weird. Oh, you lucky bastard. See, I was the youngest, but I wasn't the favorite. There was only 2 of us.
Flip the coin at birth.
Pretty much.
No.
Sorry,
I was
honey.
a Band-Aid baby. I was a Band-Aid baby. The baby that, like you accidentally have, and you're like, well, we'll stay together for this kid. Like, oh, it's a new kid, new start, right? And then it turns out the new kid just, like, made shit more complicated, and then you break up, and then you got 2 kids. Yeah, Band-Aid baby. First time I heard that term, I was like, oh, fuck. That's me.
I've never heard that term until just now.
No.
My mom, God bless her, though, my mom is insistent that I was planning. I'm like, Mom, I love you, but I don't believe you. I'm cool with it, though. Like, I fucking love my mom. She's great. My dad's more like communism, you know? He seems, like, in theory, he seems like he'd be a really cool, good dad, you know? Like, really charismatic and, like, funny and intelligent, but then, you know, when it comes down to it, like, when it comes to, like, putting him in practice, like, he plays favorites and he's stingy.
Well, at least
He is just like communism. I mean,
Like
yeah.
communists.
Yeah. Perfect
just
analogy.
Without the gulags, I hope.
Love you, Dad. No, gulags would be too high effort.
daily dose of internet. This diver found a turtle that looks like it knows all the secrets of the universe.
Oh, that's a.
What's Mitch McConnell doing here?
Looks disturbingly like.
No, actually, no,
way too much hair on him, though.
This turtle's cooler than Mitch.
He looks like the great Aoun from Discworld. There should be a bunch of elephants on his back.
Yeah, it does look kind of eldritch, doesn't it?
Have you guys seen the tsundere sharks subreddit?
Oh God, no.
It is the best. I love sharks. I think, like, I've always loved sharks since I was a little kid. Like, my mom found a note, like a little journal entry recently of hers. She was like, took the girls to the aquarium today, and he said she loves sharks. When I asked her why, she said, because they are big and they bite things, like, or some shit, like, and I have not changed. I still love sharks. I think they're, like, weird, adorable little bitey hand puppets.
Well, do I have the video game for you then?
But, Yeah, I was watching Jaws last night and I just like couldn't like take it seriously. I kept like but like the Sundari Shark fucking subreddit is hilarious because it like captions like gifs with sharks and shit. And it's like and I kept like seeing Jaws like the fucking, Jaws like coming at the fucking boat. I like come over the water and I'd just be like, "Oh, whoa, senpais, come back."
Hello.
I just couldn't take it seriously.
We actually do have a. It's not a shark. It's a killer whale, but it's the same principle. You can watch him after.
I gotta find it.
Oh.
That would make me a little nervous.
I've jumped off a cliff, but it wasn't that high.
Oh, fuck that! Fuck that shit.
These
Fuck
people
that
in
shit
Australia
so
found a
fucking hard.
They
rare
found a
opal
cheeseburger
with a hidden surprise inside.
Guy's voice is kind of showing me up.
Nobody has seen this?
Nobody?
We're going to be the first.
That's
Ooh.
nice.
Shiny.
So Australia is the place to find opals, man. Most of the precious opal in the world comes from Australia in like one specific part, and yeah, that's probably right from like that really big mine. Fuck, it's pretty fucking cool.
That mine for the longest time.
Precious opal too.
Was mined by Irish guys. I've known a lot of them who went out to Australia for a few years, especially after the financial crisis. We were a nation of construction workers. And then when the financial crisis happened, no one was building anything else. So Australia just picked up a quarter of our male population and flew them out over there, and they were working in mines like that for the longest time. A few of them even came back.
Speaking of weird,
Speaking of
weird shiny rocks, have you seen bismuth? That shit's crazy.
Oh, don't get me started on the fucking rocks, dude. I will start pulling out rocks, and it's bad. I have a lot of them.
Bismuth does not belong on Earth. It is weird.
Bismuth is really cool. It's really fucking cool.
It's very cool, but what the fuck even?
Finding it is very difficult.
Absolutely unbelievable.
I mean, finding any of the really nice stuff.
You never get sick of this stuff, do you?
This photographer was trying to take some pictures of this polar bear when the bear got too close. Instead of running away, the man showed aggression to protect himself.
Does he kind of sound like Leafy?
A little bit.
Kind of sounds like Leafy. Like discount Leafy. Off-brand Leafy.
Isn't Leafy already discount Leafy?
Right? Like, I need him to, like... It sounds like he has a sinus infection, you know? Like, I need him to, like, get the mucus out. Stop turning up the ends of his senses.
These people wanted to see if you could overheat a silencer by firing over 700 continuous rounds of...
He has an aggressively soft voice. Which is almost an oxymoron right there.
It's like weird soft, but then he's like turning up the ends of his sentences like a white girl.
Of ammunition.
That one.
I see what you mean.
Ooh.
That one is down.
Lowy.
Whoa.
Hot. Literally hot. Very hot. Guys, it's
Shit's on fire, man. Oh.
This is why we can't have nice things.
And he didn't hit a single terrorist. Just all a bunch of people who were waiting to use the firing range next. I don't think
Put
there'll be
a
an
shark link
outback.
in the... Put a shark link in the chat.
Nice.
That's a chubby-ass raccoon.
Aww.
That's...
I have to
This
say,
chubba.
though, every time I do see a fat animal, I'm both one part aw and one part oh no. It shouldn't be like that. That's not healthy.
Yeah, I tend to cringe more often than not.
Remember that guy who was
Had a
feeding like
lot of
he had like
pets.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he had like
yeah,
I saw a video a
the
while back. There was a guy who had like 10 raccoons he was feeding. They were all fat like this.
they were
It looked like that
obese.
one fucking. It looked like that one Miyazaki movie where like they have all the fucking raccoons. It's like
With
a
the
one
giant-
from like the fucking 80s, and you can see like they have like fucking genitalia flying
Yeah,
around.
the
Like it's the
giant
weirdest
balls.
fucking like the one. Yeah, that was so fucking weird. But that's like what it like what I got
That's a
reminded of.
actual Japanese mythology thing. It's weird over there.
Oh, I know. Oh, Japanese mythology is really fucking cool.
This person in Brazil takes his cat everywhere with him. He went to a bank and his
That is
cat just
chill.
I'm gonna say now, I will never be as cool as that cat. I'm okay with that.
kind of sat there.
You know, most cats would be like out the door immediately, right? And this cat's just like, eh.
The last pussy.
This eagle was trying to catch this rabbit when it pulled off some moves.
Whoa!
Whoa! The rabbit just went into bullet time.
And then the eagle just...
That explains some of those video games I played now.
Stingrays.
So pretty.
I like how they're in formation.
Just looks so chill.
This dog was stuck in a frozen lake when a firefighter came to the rescue.
Oh, poor doggo. Poor cold doggo.
Yeah, Dubai. It's they get so high up that like you cut through the clouds. It's insane.
Also,
That's in
if
his
you're
video.
a woman, you're fucked.
Well, yeah, or an immigrant, because most of them are immigrants. Most of them don't get paid enough to even keep themselves alive.
So, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. Hello, everyone.
Later.
It's like Shane Dawson fucked Leafy. That's what that kid sounds like.
Hopefully, with
Let me tell you though, Jane Austen does a great job narrating video games, though.
That was karma. Because I said something mean and I hit my elbow.
I really enjoyed her in the Saints Row series.
I'm gonna open up this fucking shark thing, though.
Hello, everyone.
I'll line it up next. Let me just and the chat we go. Ooh, shark.
It's so cute. That one's really short. There's also like a lady who like befriended the sharks and like started like they would like come to her and like she'd remove hooks. And like slowly all the sharks learned that she was like the hook remover and she has like a big collection of hooks like she pulled out of sharks, but like they come up and like yep. Yeah, yep. Sharks.
Shark.
There's a whole subreddit.
Janie, you should check out this game called Maneater.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh.
That's like I wanted you to.
No,
fucking weeb shark.
It's great.
For the cameras.
I swear to God, I can't. But so that's what I was thinking of when trying to watch Jaws last night.
That's silly.
And this is your daily dose of internet. I found a video of an orca stalking a guy on a paddleboard.
On a paddleboard.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm gonna eat you.
Well, they are called
and they
kettlebells
don't
for
like
a reason.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Don't call her a whale. That's not
This
nice.
woman gave birth to some really big babies.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Is this Onision?
What the fuck? Why are they? Those are some.
This guy sounds a lot like Onision, and those
I
babies
hereby
are
declare
massive.
them
Wow.
the vaginators.
Holy shit! Those babies are bigger than me. Like combined weight, they could take me out.
Right. Jesus. They're like little
Destroyers of vag all over the world.
Oh. After she was born, after they were born, the Russian.
Not like.
Yeah, shouldn't she be like in a wheelchair, like with a machine, like a bunch of machines hooked up to her?
Is that the mom? Is that the mom?
Copy that girl.
I don't know.
You know, everyone knows her. It is not for the weak. I don't know if I'm just weak or my babies are just chunky.
All Tesla view.
Oh my god, that's
Also,
the mom! How did she survive?
They were bigger than her.
Dude,
I have an important question.
She should have like. She should be walking like fucking John
Like, how did
Jesus.
How did she make those things? Did she go to Jotunheim to find a boyfriend?
She get fucked by Hagrid?
Did she fuck a literal giant?
Speaking of J.K. Rowling. Holy Holy shit, lady! God damn it! Those are some big ass babies. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm really freaked out by this.
Also, I want to know: were they twins, or did she experience that once and then decide to go back for seconds?
Dude, those are like the same size. I think they were twins. How is she still like? I'm sorry.
I imagine that she is now addicted to all the painkillers.
Hurts thinking about this. Like I can feel my pelvis.
No.
They didn't.
Jenny, you don't understand. My vagina hurts right now, and I don't even have one.
Yeah, you do. It's in your mouth. It's your face pussy.
I was gonna say they're so big that they actually they tried to go out the normal way and it didn't work, so they turned around and went out her mouth.
Oh.
But her C-section must just go all the way around. They must have just.
She's gonna get one hell of a tattoo to cover it up.
Oh, dude, there is no tattoo. Those are some big babies. God damn it, the monster babies.
They don't say wow, they go whoa.
Whoa. No, they say wah, wah.
Whoa. Baby hungry destroys a door in the process.
Tries to breastfeed, she loses a tit. They just like pull it off. Just pop a titty. That made my tit hurt thinking about it.
Vehicles have security cameras that are recording at all times. This guy obviously did not know this because he thought he could scratch and dent a Tesla and get away with it.
Dumbass.
Oh.
It's like, oh, they won't notice. They won't notice.
Oh, let me see you smile.
Whoa.
Oh, my dad has a dog that does that when she's happy though. Like she'll just come up, be like, like shaking her tail. Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, it reminds me of this. I just saw something yesterday that was. Have you guys heard of La 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 Dog?
Oh, is this a new meme or an old meme?
No, I don't know. I became aware of it yesterday, but that proves nothing. But it's this dog. I think it was just a small dog who's going like. It was going like at its owner, just like playfully or whatever. So the owner put their hand over the muzzle to sort of like close their mouth now and then, and it made the dog noises start going la 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 la. It was very silly.
Surprised his mom while she was on vacation in Italy, and she didn't even recognize him.
Give me looks.
Oh Christ! Hello. Oh. Scared the crap out of me.
That's it. That's the response we got.
Holy.
That's the response.
Oh my god!
Something tells me he's like the fourth or fifth child. He's down the totem pole a little bit.
An eagle swooped down to try and catch his bunny.
Yeah.
I can't stop hearing this. I can't stop hearing his voice as a Newsian now.
No, right? I just keep seeing Shane Dawson just fucking
nobody wants that.
Leafy in the ass.
Chased by orcas and
I don't know why
Shane
Shane is the top in this.
Yeah, I wouldn't have
just
pegged,
feels
I wouldn't
like
have pegged him to be top.
Except that he's using the dick, so I wouldn't really be pegging.
Yeah. I agree, Killer Whale.
Hello?
Hey!
I'm sorry.
You left pause.
How long
pause, Lev.
Oh, Jesus.
45 minutes.
I thought that was a video.
I did too. Holy fuck! Hello.
Hey,
hey.
Let me get my camera on and all that.
Okay.
All right.
You go and do that. I'll start fixing up the cameras.
To the party. Just don't make mine higher quality because my skin's bad and I can't do makeup. This is why I didn't. Yeah, this is why I don't get out like the 1080p. This is why we keep it at 720. I sit a certain distance from the screen. Okay, yeah, I should stop.
There you go.
Don't give away all the trade secrets.
Oh, I mean, why not? Just ruin it for other girls.
Yo, give me 1 second. I'm gonna just grab.
All right.
There he is. Once we get him back in order, damn. Everyone's cameras all out the way. I'll just reset everyone's cameras.
He's probably doesn't have the screen share on yet, so wait till he does.
Stuffed animals behind me.
Do you have a favorite?
Increase it by double.
I have several favorites. Like that chair is just entirely overwhelmed with stuffed animals because my mom's been sending me stuff like my childhood stuff that I left behind when I went off to college almost 10 years ago.
Hey, Asterios, let us know when you have the screen share open there.
What?
Oh God, I'm getting old.
You should have a watch screen button there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, once you have that open, we can fix our cameras up there. Welcome, by the way.
Thank you. I'm really glad to hear that I'm not late.
No, you're fashionably early.
That's great, because...
Well, you're 45 minutes late instead of 6 hours late.
Oh, well, that's not
5 hours.
Okay, good. Because I wrote down like 5. I wrote down 6 p.m. Eastern. I just looked at, and then I just checked my email. I'm like, oh, there's a reminder. I was supposed to be on a show 5 hours ago. I was like, oh God.
Whoops.
Well,
We
I
have
got that
effect.
message saying like, Janey, are you ready for the test? And I'm like, wait. No,
It'll be on algebra.
I'm supposed to have 5 more hours. I don't have enough time to do my makeup. No.
It's like one of those bad dreams.
It's gonna take 2 on its own.
Yeah.
It's not even gonna look good or stay on. Oh God.
Well, how's the nap though, Asterios?
I feel great. I feel refreshed and renewed.
Nice.
I feel pretty good.
Well, we have you slotted in, and now with Janey, everything is exactly what it should be, just slightly over an hour in. Now we can actually get the show started.
Do this.
Man, party always starts late.
Yeah, we had to
that's the way it is.
You know?
I don't go to a lot of parties.
What's a party? I don't even know.
Why are you bringing politics into this?
Oh, lemon party. Right.
Vote the lemon party.
Right? If only. Somebody start that.
I still want to vote for Berman Supreme, but they won't let me.
That guy's still alive?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And he's kicking too. He was
good on him.
He was actually at a rally a few days ago someplace. He helped to organize it.
For some reason, they won't accept my votes just because I'm not an American. It seems prejudiced to me.
Yeah, what a surprise. Okay.
American
probably lose
prejudice?
my right. I'll probably lose my right to vote here pretty soon. Oh wait, I'm white.
I'll just wait, that's not funny. That's not funny at all.
I'll just lose my bodily autonomy.
Oh, you're in Texas?
If you ever had it.
Not yet. Oh, fuck you.
Oh, Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, Texas. It is. They hate everybody. They hate themselves.
It's a.
I ain't just a river in Egypt.
Yep.
Love that phrase.
Ooh, this is
Ooh woo.
Ooh woo, senpai.
Woo.
Shark senpai. So, yeah, this was just a little while ago. Actually, it was uploaded.
Oh damn.
Oh.
Yeah, she notices she hears him just rushing in. Christ.
Oh yeah, that was split second there.
You could tell she.
What's this guy's problem?
He'd been following her, trying to break into her apartment.
Yeah, I've been followed a couple times.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
it was in public. But I did have to hide.
Why?
Why? Because
take your pick.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. Well, because the dude wanted to follow me. There's one.
Well, no. Sorry, I meant why is this guy doing this to her?
Oh, well, because he wants to. Obviously.
Something
I'm sorry. That was so fucking rude.
No. I mean, like, I don't know the
context,
here,
buddy.
but I doubt it's any of it is good. You know, that's. That
right.
does not look like oh, sorry, madam, you left your wallet here.
Yeah, no, I just have the feeling that there's some sort of backstory here. Like he seems like he's mad at her already.
It doesn't really matter though, because
it doesn't matter. I'm just curious.
You're not supposed, and also it said a man who was following her, not her boyfriend or like.
Well, they might not know why either.
Like, and still, it doesn't even matter because he shouldn't have been.
Fuck this guy, no matter what his reason is. But
yeah, it doesn't matter because he was still following her and still was going after her. It doesn't matter any sort of intent.
No, he is.
Don't fucking do that.
No.
That's creepy as fuck. Like,
right, I agree.
No, like
I just have a curiosity that I want to know is all.
Well, here we go.
This guy needs to get his ass in jail no matter what.
You guys follow me inside the building. Yeah.
Suspicious. Follow me inside the building. Said miss twice. He said. Second later.
Yeah, they try to get your attention.
Yeah. Very scared, as I would imagine. Victim said never seen the man before. She said her guard is now up yet, and her husband and family now want her to leave the building. I wouldn't blame them. This is creepy. But like that happens. Like I think every female friend I have has a story similar to that.
Yep, I do. I have a couple. Too many. Too many. One is too many.
Absolutely.
Dudes say bitches are crazy, but like y'all crazy bitches too.
Why is my Little Pony going woke now?
Oh, you didn't see this?
Nope.
This is the Daily Mail's greatest thing ever, which is to say it's fucking trash. It even gets so.
They've been woke for a while. Just, I mean, like they've been.
It's been pretty
kind of like doing that stuff for a while. Like
yeah.
I mean, hang on.
Really
Let's look at this title here.
Knowing about this.
People who are anti-science are definitely the bad guys. First of all, there's nothing wrong with this title so far, but what are the details?
That takes trending topic with 90-minute stories on the importance of science and inclusion. The evil villain is a non-magical pony who despises ponies that are different, and they made him look like a certain American politician.
Oh dear.
Oh god, look at these ads.
Oh, that's social commentary.
Is it Trump?
See, this is why we don't look at articles like this, because it's not worth it.
Yep.
Oh my god, I can feel the viruses just creeping in.
I know, right?
I can feel myself get sick. Don't infect my computer.
The screen share includes virus share, I'm afraid.
Click to download all the Trojans. Get it? They're horses.
Oh.
Wait.
My little Trojan, my little Trojan.
And she was always raving about the place. It's an unusual company. You do get to work.
Asterios is just like, what the fuck is happening right now?
You guys take your time. You look. I'm doing a thing.
Live in harmony.
Tell me when we've started. Oh, you'll
Maybe
see.
one day.
You're a little quiet. You're a little quiet.
Oh,
you're a little...
we started. We started.
Are we live on YouTube?
Yeah.
We've been live for about an hour now, man.
You hopped into the live show.
Did you not bother to check the link?
Asterios, you mentioned me that I told you the call was in progress already.
I don't know. Hi, YouTube.
Hi.
I thought you were. I heard someone say we're setting up the cameras.
Yeah, that was an hour.
Oh, was it?
You popped in the middle of the show.
Oh,
you have to do that on screen.
Well,
whenever somebody joins the call or leaves the call, the cameras move around on screen. They have to be fixed up. That's what that was.
Hello. Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough for the confusion.
Look, I was saying. Here's what I was saying to myself. They should be saving this for the show. Because you guys are all riffing, and I'm like, I mean, look, you should use some of these jokes when we're on air.
Yeah, we did.
So that whole discussion where one of you was like, hey, why is this guy mad at this lady? Maybe it's the lady's fault. You said that on air?
Yes,
I never said it was the lady's fault. I never said it was the lady's fault. I just wanted to know what his problem was.
I remember you saying, he looks real angry. What did she do to him?
I did not say what did she do to him. No.
And then I remember you suggesting that maybe she was breaking into his apartment. And I'm like, I don't know that there's evidence to suggest this. I feel like you're maybe bringing your own kind of coloring to this situation.
Wait a minute. That's why he was so pissed off at chasing her down. She was sneaking into his apartment and locked him out of it.
That's what you said before. You're saying it again now.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any better the second time.
Man.
I would like to announce that I'm looking for a new co-host for Bearded Ramblings.
I am disappointed.
I feel very discriminated against right now. The fact that, I can't grow that kind of facial hair. I mean, I could spirit gum some shit on, but I ran out of spirit gum and I can't grow a beard. I have a beard inside.
Just take your hair and
beard
and do
I
this.
know I look good with a beard because I've done a beard before, but I don't have one on hand. Unfortunately, I'd have to trim off some hair and glue it.
Try just moving your hair around to the front for a minute.
Actually, wait, you know what? I might actually be able to do something.
There you go.
Now you've got a bit of Mike O'Brien going on here at the stoning.
Let me see if I can. Let's see. Let's see if I can.
It's our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ himself.
I know, right? Oh, I look like fucking Russell Brand when I do a fake beard. I did a bad neck beard once, and I looked like Russell Brand. It was a little terrifying. Any clips? It's me, Janey.
Upper.
So that was the next Mario.
By the way,
you're the next Mario after all.
Out of curiosity, Asterios, did we ever get an answer on the dog bacon question?
Oh, she ate it. So I think, yeah.
Oh,
all right, but look, I want to go back to something. Has spirit gum ever worked once? I think it's just like a prank on poor actors.
Depends on what you're using it on, and if you're using it on clean skin.
Okay, well, first off, no. Second off, but it's hot under those lights. You start sweating right away. That spirit gum falls off.
Oh, that means.
Am I putting on too much?
There's too much makeup probably between it. Well, because spirit gum, it depends. Are you gluing a mustache on, or are you trying to keep a wig on?
I'm trying to glue
mustache,
a beard and mustache on this part of my face, and it's just not working for some reason.
Do you have just a clean face underneath it, or do you have makeup on?
Well, I've super glued this to my face because the spirit gum keeps falling off.
I always start with a clean face. I don't know. Spirit gum worked pretty well for me. There's definitely some photos on the internet of me with a handlebar mustache made out of my own hair. That was really difficult. I was just trimming my hair and I decided to, be an idiot and make a bet with the internet. For 50 likes, I'll use some of the hair that I trimmed off to give myself a mustache, and wrong person. Fucking Jeff Holiday noticed and retweeted it, and then 100 likes later, I ended up with a full beard.
You got 50 likes? Wait, you got 50 likes for gluing hair to your face?
But I am small.
I said, I'll throw a rock through a church window for 10 likes. I got 8. And I still threw the rock because I felt bad for those 8 people.
Oh, I was just going to say they saved you from yourself, but apparently they did
really
not.
Close. You rounded up,
I guess.
And wound up.
Some of them were exchange ones. You took it to the bureau to change, but for likes, and then you came out on top because the numbers were good that day.
He applied a surprise 20% discount.
Two people liked it in spirit.
I said to myself, I'll run into a Denny's lobby, and I'll I'll tell everybody, hey, is there special seating for people with the deadly coronavirus? And you know how many likes I got for that? I got 2.
I got 2
likes for this great prank. I pulled. I got 2 likes.
Oh, man.
The platform I'm on?
At least you're not a woman.
Do you think the problem might be the platform that I'm on? Do you think that might be the issue? And now one of you guys ask, what platform are you on?
What platform
were you on?
What platform are you on?
I'm on the alt-right favorite platform, Odyssey.
I thought it was Telegram.
Oh, I don't know that you can live stream from Telegram. Wait, can you? Wait,
It was
how much do you
D2.
know about the QAnon movement?
That's a good question, actually. I don't know the answer to that. I've never actually been on there because fuck if I want any of that.
Look,
In my
Fair enough.
history. Like, I'd rather have fucking porn in my search history.
I'm hearing Telegram is the cool place to be. Is what I'm hearing. Like, I hear that there are all these people that get quote real about race, and I'm like, tell me more. Let's get real about this.
You're a glutton for cringe, sir.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? That's life.
He just takes two hands and just jams them into it, and whatever comes out, you don't want to know what that is, but it's very white and very disappointing.
That's what she said.
Sometimes orange.
That's when you put the Cheeto dust in.
Oh no! No! Oh no! No! I swear to God, that gave me a yeast infection just hearing it. God.
Well, take your mind off the babies, huh?
Don't leave just yet, though. I want to see this Trump pony.
The massive babies.
So, so there's just a new My Little Pony movie, blah blah blah, whatever. But see this one here,
3D animation. That's weird.
See this one here, just slammed his head into the door. He's the main villain of it, and he is based off Donald Trump. And everyone who is right wing does not like that, even though they're.
Oh yeah, because it's.
I bet.
It's fucking hilarious too because they're all like fucking the fucking like creepiest dudes. Like, there's like some really weird like neckbeard crossover with like conservative, but then also like weirdly into ponies and furries and shit. They're like the Nazi furries. Like, yeah, that's some weird shit. Yeah. I hate to admit it, but I was a Pegasister at one point. I moved past it, but it means that I know the lore and I speak the language.
I like how even the pony is almost orange.
Oh yeah, I mean, good. It's just good character design.
You have to be.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Well, heavy-handed, but you know.
I have a very serious question here. Is this pony based on Donald Trump, or is it just that Donald Trump has a lot of the same traits as cartoon villains?
That's actually a good question.
Couldn't we go back in time and be like, oh,
ineffective cartoon villains too, not the really cool ones.
Fuck me up.
Okay, but to be fair, all cartoon villains are ineffective. The heroes always win. Like if we go back and
put on a
rewatch,
show at the same time, you can make people guess a little bit.
Some cartoon villains put up more of a resistance before they lose. Yeah.
Until like season 2 or 3, and then they get boring and repetitive.
Well, that's when you swap them out for a new villain. Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Skeletor, letting us down time and time again.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, Skeletor was such a cool concept, and they put him into practice, and I'm like, oh, he's just kind of wasted on He-Man. And then they made it in the early 2000s, and he actually won. They ended the show with him destroying Castle Grayskull. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then they ended on a cliffhanger. I'm like, oh,
it's ballsy.
Just like right before, like I got like the really golden era 90s, early 2000s cartoons. That was good shit.
Ed, Edd n Eddy.
83.
Fucking yeah, like the old Cartoon Network, like the Nick at Night shit, and the fucking the really old weird shit like Ren and Stimpy and Angry Beavers. And fucking
love Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
And I started watching Adult Swim like way too young. Like I was like my friend, her older brother. I think he was just dyslexic, but they fucking just let him use the like the special ed computer lab. And what he would do is he would let us in, and then he would like hack into the fucking computer so that we could like watch Adult Swim. That he would like this kid. It's some interesting friends. So I started watching Adult Swim at like age 12. In the middle school computers that definitely weren't allowed to be on.
Hey, Around about
Old days.
13, 14 onwards, we went into commuter class, and while everyone else was outside, just I don't know, smoking and touching boob for the first time, we were off in computer class, and what did we do? We went on Newgrounds and then Rotten.com because we didn't have any supervision.
Addictinggames.net.
Fucking what was it? Oh god, it was called like mysexygames.biz, and we'd have a running gag.
Oh,
I do not trust that URL at all.
yeah, me
You
either.
shouldn't. You really shouldn't. It was a different
sounds like a
time,
lot of
a
viruses.
wilder west.
That's a lot of viruses in one web
Oh,
page.
guys. Oh, the good old days.
Oh, flash animations.
The early days.
Zone Tan just getting her start.
Guys, yeah. Oh, man.
She's still doing
no.
shit, you know? She's actually doing so well now,
webcomic?
she's going off porn. And I'm like, oh wow, changing of the guard.
Right?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm getting old. Now, you were saying earlier you were getting old. That's when I was like, oh my god.
Whoa. Your mic just went nuts. Are we being haunted by the devil right now?
We're being haunted by Asterios, apparently. That's where this one is.
What? Huh? Whoa. What? In your game, Asterios?
What?
Holy
He's
shit.
breaking through the dimensions.
Check
My
1,
ears.
2.
Sound check. Sound check.
Check 1, 2. Is it really that terrible?
Turn it down. Turn
Oh
it down.
god, it was bad.
Really? Okay, check
Wow.
1, 2.
I felt like I was in
That's
a
good.
storm.
You're good now.
Poltergeist
I don't know what happened.
static going on right there.
Very
I think your game just like tripled itself out of nowhere.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, well, like as long as it's cool now.
Like the
It's
Grinch is
cool?
hard.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're good now.
Goodness.
All's good in
Yikes.
the neighborhood. Let's
God, I
have a
hate
look.
it when my mic changes shit.
Yeah.
I hate
It might
when
have
I
changed
cut
what mic you're on, actually.
my makeup. Just gotta turn this way.
Surprisingly, no
The
audio.
ocean.
But
Yeah.
5th on trending, so this is kind of a doing the rounds.
Oh boy, trending.
I know, we're
It's
really.
what they want. It's what they want to trend.
I'm a basic
Do it,
bitch.
guy, do it.
Sue me.
Just tinfoil hat.
Woo! Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Oh, I hear an echo. Go.
Yeah, Asterios, check to make sure that Discord didn't change what microphone it's using.
You got.
Like
Let
that.
me fool around with this some more.
That happens sometimes.
It's so ridiculous.
Mm.
Check 1, 2. Check. Well, let me try turning. If you guys can hear yourselves, let me try turning down my headphones.
Is it the dog breathing?
Maybe. There's a tiny bit of static still.
Static?
Yeah, like I'm
Check
wondering if it
1,
might have
2.
changed you over to your camera's built-in mic or something like that.
Let's see,
Discord.
microphone.
Because
Check,
Discord has done that to me before.
check 1, 2. Check.
You sound about the same still.
Oh God, real? Oh Jesus! All right, let me try turning on noise suppression. And
Oh, there we go.
Aw.
There we go.
There we go. You're
There you
Yes,
go.
good.
Hey,
Good boy.
all right, excellent.
Woo!
All right.
Oh, that's what it was. The noise suppression just turned off, I guess.
Balanced.
Okay.
Sound balanced.
Oh, thank
Beautiful.
goodness. Oh.
Beautiful.
It's like when you come back from the beach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Up here in the ocean in your head.
So does this screen look like haunted to anyone else?
Yeah.
Slightly.
Like the tweet button. It looks like it's like trying to jump out of the screen and kill you. Anyone else noticing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Asterios, you may remember the first time you were here, you gave us a really good roasting over how bad our layout was, so we've got a new one for you now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's
Some
slightly.
big bouncing titties. Wow.
They are.
They're extreme.
I mean,
Fucking ow.
I'm definitely squashed, and I'm in the corner underneath the play button, which is not great. But I'll take. And then one of you is stretched to hell.
Hi.
How did you guys screw this up so badly again? What, are you doing this on purpose?
It takes talent, all right? Talent and art.
Oh man.
It genuinely looks like you are doing this on purpose. This is great.
All right, you got me. This is. I'm actually a skilled movie editor.
Oh my god, I love it. This is so adorable. And it looks like, again, like the chat window, it looks like there's just like a river of piss back there.
But it's
like I know it's supposed to be beer. Yeah, there's a gradient, so it's like it goes from dehydrated piss to even more dehydrated piss.
the piss strip you take.
Which is what happens when you're drinking too much beer. You're getting dehydrated. So it's perfect.
Smoking cat piss.
Yeah.
Also, I have to love your choice of font here, of an orange background, but then orange text on it. It's really nice and easy to read. It's really pleasant on the eye. Oh, and then also you put like a gradient in the middle, like from 1995 Microsoft Word. It looks like a kid.
We are determined to give you a spectacle. I didn't say it was a good spectacle.
It looks like a kid's book report on incels. It's like, what is happening on this thing?
Fuck.
Oh, we missed you, Asterios.
It looks like 3 incels, and then they asked their sister to hang out for a bit.
I kind of feel that. So,
Hey! I'll have you know that I'm very happy.
I'll have you know.
Okay. Fine. Interrupt me. Typical woman. This is why I don't date.
This is why.
Yeah, we're not incels. We're MGTOW. Get it right.
Oh God.
It's our choice.
We are aggressively white, though. That is 100%. Oh, like Jesus Christ, we are the stereotype of the internet right now.
It's the tannest I've ever been in my entire life.
You got Irish in you?
Scottish.
All right, so knock off Irish.
Roots go deep.
Oh.
Actually, it was.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I interrupted. I apologize.
No. I don't even know what the fuck I was going to say. Go ahead.
Oh, I just want to say one more thing, which is so now I'm looking at the YouTube and I'm seeing the Twitter icon and then /Krendar Adventure, and it's it's like you're like, well, I need to make sure that people spell the word Krendar correctly. You know that word they all know, Krendar. You know that the very common word. What about the word adventure? Oh no, it's gonna.
You know what? Asterios? Let me. I'll tell you why exactly that happened.
Let me use the valuable characters from the common word adventure to make sure I get
Asterios.
all of Krendar in there.
There's a character limit on the username.
I'm just saying. I know of course there is. You've just allocated those characters in the most incorrect way possible.
What would your suggestion have been that would be better?
The guy with the fake boobs rap. We have a show to do. We're professionals.
Also, those slashes should be ampersands. I don't know why they're slashes. You know what we associate with Twitter? The ampersand. You know what we don't associate with the slash? Oh, thank God! It's the proper universal resource locator or URL. Can I log it there using
I had no say on any of this when it was making up. Krendar just vaguely told the guy to make something over there, and then we got stuff.
Hey, you talked to him when it was finished. You could have asked for changes.
I'm just here for popcorn.
I felt bad.
There are these things called.
I like it.
There are these things called templates that are free and commonly available, but instead it looks like you guys Spend whatever Europe money you have access to. Hopefully you guys got taken for a ride. Oh my god! Look,
no. Here's the best part, Asterios.
Too prideful to get my money.
I'm just gonna say one more thing. I just have one more joke, and then I'll let you guys. There's one more joke. If you guys use someone on Fiverr, you spent $6 too many on this plan. No, I'm sorry.
No, let me add to your joke. Here's the best thing about it. This was made by the guy who made the layout that Drunken Peasants uses.
Okay, does he not like you? Like, is that what's happening?
If that was the case, it'd be Friendar, because he's worked with him before.
That's why I make my own
maybe
shit.
he doesn't like the look of me.
Yeah, is he like, maybe find someone who like wants you to succeed. Like, find someone with your best interest at heart.
Ben and Billy tipped him twice as much to make sure we look terrible, so we never get off the ground.
Should have given him the real tip.
Oh my goodness.
Always guarantees good service.
Okay.
There you go.
Anyway, there's someone with boobs and they're jumping around.
Something tells me it'll be fun, but it won't be quite as fun as what you just ribbed to us. Ribbed for our pleasure. Woo.
And here I thought bringing up the new layout would be a good idea.
Headstrong, take on anyone. Legend shit.
See, we have a fan.
Let's
shit.
Back off, I'll take you on.
I like the what it says. Our civilization is doomed. Thank you, sassy.
Not
Semite.
honestly,
Okay.
I think this is a representation that civilization is gonna be okay.
Right?
I don't know about that.
This is just a king living in his moment. Like, what's
that? And like, he's not being burnt at the stake for this.
Headstrong, take on anyone. Legend shit.
Get, like gently. Like, or not so gently led away by the cops.
I mean, that is not being burnt at the stake for disagreeing with people is definitely a good step forward.
I swear to God, I know the song that. Oh my God, I just.
Wait, you know what song this guy's singing?
I recognize it, but I can't remember it.
Can we hear
it's like
one more
really
time?
Bad.
Back off! I'll take you on. Headstrong, take on anyone. Legend shit.
I wonder what he's on exactly.
I'm like trying to remember. It's like out of like a commercial, or like I remember hearing it like some like shitty friend I had or something who was like into shitty music, but I shouldn't just say that. I'm just being a judgy bitch tonight. Call me Judge Janey.
That'd be a good show.
Yeah, you should do. There should be a character. You should do a version of. Judge Judy.
It could just be me doing commentary for once, since I'm just being really judgy.
This is natural. Yeah. Huh.
Okay, so someone wants to start planting the apes early, I see.
Yeah, I guess.
I know that other animals play too. They just don't necessarily have the opposable thumbs.
Mm. I like the idea.
I mean, he seems to have the hang of it.
Yeah.
What a cute
just crashed mine. That's what I used to do.
They should put a banana on there so they can have it deliver a banana to them.
That's a good woofer.
I wish I had a drone delivering me things. But alas, all I have
I like things.
I wish I had things.
I wish.
Me too.
Ah! Oh shit!
Damn.
GTA to real life.
Yeah. Not the first one we have. Well, it's the first, but it's not the only one we have here tonight.
All I can hear in my head while this is playing is
honestly, this guy must have been really good at playing Frogger.
Seriously.
Like, that's a guy who fucking beat the game.
Put like 300 hours in.
Too many. I wonder where he's going.
Also, that doggy is very well behaved.
Oh, you mean Lily? Yeah, I love Lily. I'm watching my brother's dog. This is the first time I've ever had to take care of anything. Like, I mean, literally anything. I was like, how many times do you feed a dog? And they're like, how do you not know that? I'm like, I don't know. My brother's going to my mom over. I'm not kidding. She was so scared that I would somehow hurt this dog that she overnight expressed me a leash and some like dog food because she's like, you're not going to be able to take care of this. I'm turning 40 next year, and my mom is like, I'm going to spend a lot of money on FedEx to make sure you don't kill your brother's dog.
It's okay, Asterios. You're still young. I understand.
The dog,
just want to make sure the dog's gonna be okay.
Seriously, she's so worried about this poor little guy. Are you trying to get down, Lily? I don't know what you. All right, let's see if. Okay, let's. All right, Lily. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck out there. I love you. Oh my God. My God.
Lily's, as seen in her last known photo.
Oh God!
She's never seen again.
Oh no! This is not turning into a Shane Dawson video.
Oh no!
I don't know what that means, but you're probably right. Yeah.
You don't want. You don't.
Whoa. She's played some GTA.
She wasn't as good as the other. I like her shades though.
I love those sunglasses.
They are
awesome.
There was like a comment. I remember seeing this, I believe, on Reddit first, and like I saw a comment because there's the actual girl who posted it, and she was like she like didn't mean to do the pit maneuver, like, but or like dodge it, but like she had some like I guess driving training, and like it just sort of like kicked in, and she was just like trying to keep control, and then ended up dodging this maneuver.
I mean, damn,
pretty
she
nuts.
pulled it off
pretty
there.
Fucking nuts. Yeah, holy shit. Definitely saved.
I don't know what happened with that other guy, but
on her insurance. God,
good on her.
Serious premium money for her insurance.
That other person almost flipped over and lost control entirely.
Yep. Idiots in cars.
That's why I don't drive.
So,
I mean, you see how I run a podcast? Could you imagine me behind the wheel of a vehicle?
I don't drive either, but it's also expensive.
Oh yeah, I think Scientist Mel posted this one.
Oh,
pretty
God.
dumb.
Oh Lord!
I did my own research.
Oh,
oh
was that Shabisky?
That was good.
No, I'm just kidding.
I like the effort with like the different positions and like some being half out of the grave. This is nice. This is some good effort.
Asterios.
Good high effort.
This reminds me of your classroom talk about when you're breaking down like the difference between punching up and punching down. I just want to say that was a great video, by the way. That was a great.
Thank you. Just for your listeners, I got invited to teach a class on ethics and comedy that the students were not interested in the least.
Nope.
They I'm like, you guys are in an ethics class, so let's talk about ethics. And they were all like, well, everything's relative. And I'm like, you're in college, like a 12-year-old says that. They were like, what is good and bad? I'm like, aren't you supposed to be reading books about this? Like,
Depends on what your major is.
I have a question. Near the end of it kind of looked like you were getting a little bit worried you were losing control. They got a little heated at each other near the end there.
You mean when they said the N-word 3 times? And I'm like, what am I? I feel like it's my time to be hitting the old dusty trail for Professor Coconut.
You were kind of like glancing out over like I'm assuming to be your college handler who's like, I don't fucking know, buddy. You just gotta run when you gotta run.
Dip.
It was tough.
It's time to get out.
Because there was a guy. Because I'm showing this clip from 30 Rock, and it's of John Hammond blackface, which. Apparently in like 2018, we were like, we are cool with this and this will be cool forever. And so I bring it up and I'm like, all right, so what are they trying to satirize here? And then a kid in the back raises his hand, and he's like, well, the guy you're expecting to be acting like a... And then he is literally about to say the N-word. And then a black guy in the class goes, say it. Say it. I know you want to say it, right? I know you want to say it. Just say it. And then the kid in the back's like, well, I'm not afraid to say the N-word. And then he says it like twice more, as if he's like, I'm brave. Like, saying this word makes me brave.
You're gonna get beat up after class, though.
Yeah, yes, yeah, exactly. It was real weird, and I'm just like, but here's the issue: I was the whitest person in the room, so I really couldn't be like, I can't really tell any of you not to say this word, but I'm gonna think it real hard, and then I'm gonna go get a candy bar after this and try to forget this happens.
I just want to say that, like, this is something I absolutely adore. Like, I love to deconstruct why we do the things we do, why we talk the way we talk, why we act the way we act, why we find things funny. So I would have loved
did that too much in college. I'm done with that shit.
When I was in college, I liked it so much. I stepped into bloody classes I weren't a part of. Just like my friend would invite me in, and I'd sit down and I'd get involved in it, and I fucking loved it. I don't know why. I think maybe because I'm always trying to figure out why the fuck do we do the shit we do? Like, is there some sort of secret code beneath everything that can control everything? And
there isn't. We're boring.
There
isn't. We're boring, and we're all the same. I went to school for writing, and basically telling stories is coming up with nonsense that sounds really logical, and so you kind of have to figure out what sounds logical and like how people tend to do things, because, authenticity and realism and such. Yeah, no, people are fucking weird. Sometimes we do all the same shit, and every once in a while we, like, flip the fuck out. It's really bizarre, but, I like people. We're weird, resilient little cockroaches, But, yeah, I just stopped. After, like, a while, it's kind of like seeing how the sausage gets made, like... After, you eat so many sausages that you end up with an OnlyFans.
Well, is it a successul OnlyFans?
I went in, I don't have an OnlyFans. That was just a terrible end to a joke.
I know.
This guy is unfucking believable.
Adam, somebody is very
not that desperate. Not quite that desperate.
By the way,
but not that desperate.
Giggling for topping up the pint glass with no message, but appreciate it. Thank you so much for those donos.
Somebody's getting paid.
Making it rain. And ending making here tonight that Grendard is going towards my trip to the Giants Causeway. So if you guys could help out, big help. I'm going to be making some content this January. It's going to be fucking cold. Jesus. So yeah, no, just no. I found all that like really interesting, and I hope you make something like that in the future. But I hope the class doesn't kind of like go out of your hands as much as it did near the end there, because you looked a little worried.
Those kids are all right, It's like, what was the other thing they all started arguing about? Oh, right. One of them was like, sometimes white people pronounce my name wrong, and it bothers me. And then immediately, the most red-pilled woman I've ever met in my life went, oh, everything's white people's fault. Oh, everything's, let's all blame white people. And then she started going
white people can't do anything anymore.
Yeah. And she's like, I'm so
was she
sick
white
of everybody.
Or...
she was a white lady, and she kept saying like, I'm so sick of everybody blaming me for being white, and I'm like, I don't know that anybody's blaming you for being white. Yeah. I am gonna blame you for being rude, however, young lady. And then she was like, she was like, I don't care what any of you say. I survived the war in Kosovo. I don't give a shit about your feelings. And I'm like, she goes like, I don't even hate Serbians as much as you all hate white people. And I'm like, Yeah. And I'm like, you know, I'm just
Watch
just
that
trying to
video,
teach you.
folks. It's a hell of
Like,
it's a hell of an experience.
trying to teach a class about comedy and morality. Like, because you know what I thought we were going to be talking about? Oh, shit, you not. Thought we were going to be talking about like moral dialecticals and like Kantian, like Kantian versus Jungian relativism, because that's what I talked about last year when I taught this class. Not who's allowed to say what words.
I'm actually surprised.
That wasn't in my
syllabus. That
was not in my syllabus. That wasn't in my lesson plan.
You did fine. You did grand. Like,
of course I did. I'm a professional. I did great. But those kids, these kids can.
Those kids. Who's paying these kids to be such rowdy bastards?
2 years ago, when I taught that class, I teach it like once a year. 2 years ago, I went to that college. It was pre-COVID. There was not a single teenager without a jewel in their goddamn mouth. And I was like, nothing has made me want to jewel more than seeing like young, cool teens jeweling their goddamn hearts out. They're all like
you mean the
indoors.
Vapes? Oh, I thought you meant like literally just having like diamonds in their teeth. And I'm like, what the fuck?
No, that's a grill.
Rocks in their mouth.
That's a grill.
Hey,
Which
do I
is
have a rock I can put in my mouth for comedic effect?
Just get a geode and jam it into one of your molars.
I got a lot of these fuckers.
I thought the kids were using that for vajazzling these days.
Let's get
you can do two things.
Visually hysterical one. Wait, let me like fucking Uncle Fester this fucking thing.
There's a seat right there! And you can't.
What up?
We have to have Karen. She said we have.
That's some grill you've got there.
Sup?
Makes me wonder
Cool
about your
kid, look.
dentist. Oh no, he's
by
a
the way,
geologist.
By the way, I just threw unplanned pregnancy in sign language.
Ooh.
That's my gang symbol.
Oh no.
Trimestercide.
Oh. Ooh. They crack a tooth. Jesus, those cords. Oh, I've seen this. Oh yeah, that little Asian lady was like, nope, I'm out.
She got out just in time, it looks like.
Oh yeah, she saw this and she's like, nope, this bitch about to freak out.
Mm-hmm.
She's just like losing her shit. She's on something. She just
Her
starts
instincts
tagging
were
me
on
now.
point.
Then she starts
What was she yelling about at the beginning? I couldn't tell what she was saying.
Yeah, let's go back.
Oh yeah, you don't.
Yeah, or can you not hear her?
Right there!
I saw this. Oh yeah, she was freaking out. I know the backstory. She was freaking out because like this dude, like I guess, sat too close to her, but he's a black guy, and like she starts like freaking out, and like he like gets up and moves, but like she like freaks out and says like he sat on her or whatever, and she's like, you assaulted me, like, and she's like, there's a seat right there you could have sat in. Yeah, so that's where we're hopping in.
Thank you for that lore dump. We now know much more.
Context helps.
Context.
Let's be honest, those leggings aren't doing her any favors.
And then I think she throws the N-word at one point.
Oh,
there it was.
Always classy.
The part where it goes silent for a moment and everybody freaked out? Yeah.
Yep.
And lady's like, nope.
Lady's like, I'm out.
I'm
I'm done. He's like,
She's the smartest person on this train.
This is my stop.
Hey, stop!
She wearing like a fanny pack around her fucking neck.
Looks like it.
Holy shit. Dude, black leggings can hide a lot of sins, but not all of them.
Oh.
Especially with a short denim top. Girl, what is you doing?
Contours are not always a good thing.
My thing is that this guy overdoes it.
Oh, Jesus.
Granted, that was the liquid. And then yeah,
great pause moment.
It's but then she sort of earns that last one. Honestly, it's just making a mess for some poor fucking train worker.
Right, someone else has to come on and clean that shit up.
Except for the water part. The water part will evaporate on its own. The rest of it is...
it's not going to be... It's probably water, though, and it's probably going to be sticky.
Yeah.
Might not have been water, yeah. It was 7-Up.
I hate how I already fucking know the context behind this. Too many clips like this.
I have a disability.
Mental disability.
I could cosplay this bitch.
Yeah.
You can call the police. Call them for me. Tell them I called.
So is it that they're not being let in because no mask?
Yeah,
it's a classic story, it looks like.
And that poor fucking worker can't do fucking shit.
Right. Although now, is it...
Not wear a mask so you can go
No, it's in
eat at home.
LA, isn't it? That you now have to have a mask when going inside a place.
LA County has been that way for a while. Because that's where I live. But this poor lady though, look at her body language. She's just like, please leave me alone. Like, just leave me alone. Please just go. Please. No, please just go. I don't want to do this, lady.
I love how these people argue with the servers as if the servers are the manager that made the rule.
The manager probably didn't make the rule either.
Right, but this person is even lower than that, right? Like,
yeah, and like that's the things that
this person does not have the authority to make an exception for you.
The
calling up the Civil Rights Act.
PTSD. Did she just fucking say I have PTSD and like that's why she can't wear a fucking mask? Fuck this bitch.
There's no way she has PTSD.
Fuck this cunt with something hard and sandpaper. That is some bullshit. That is a dumbass fucking excuse right there. You have PTSD. I guess she has PTSD from having a smart thought, and that just fucking traumatized her, so she can only be dumb now. I'm salty.
And this is the only Karens we have tonight, so unless there's a new one that uploaded since we went live.
I mean, if you want me to be a Karen, I can, but I don't think you want me to.
I do like your Karen's story from the airport. That was a good story.
Oh god, I was so obnoxious to that lady. So you just have to out Karen them, you know? I'm a small white lady. I gotta use the power that I know I have for good, and that is to fight other Karens.
The anti-Karen.
Exactly, pretty much.
Could we please get a business card?
Could we get a business card? Kevin, fucking Kevin over here. Keith.
God, how long does this one go? The bonus is normally much shorter than
I don't even want to fucking
Oh no, it's 2, but look
crazy.
Bonuses.
They just jammed a bunch in there, huh?
Lewd.
That's what she said.
That joke works so much better when it's a woman saying it.
I'm mad.
Tantrum time.
They didn't have the creamer I like. They didn't have the pumpkin spice creamer in the cold locker, so this shit, I'm out.
Look at Hodor behind her. Looking very confused.
The worst part is that they did have the creamer she likes. It was just on the shelf that was warm, not cold, so.
This is what happens when you're never held responsible for your actions.
I actually think if you look at her face, I think she kind of realizes what a jackass she's being, but she's so committed she has to double down.
That's fair.
Well,
you can't admit that you were wrong, right?
She knows. No, she's already gone too far, and at this point, like, she's probably the kind of person where she's not an attractive person. She's just a young lady. Like, you don't expect this. One, you don't expect this kind of behavior, and two, when adults throw tantrums, it's usually because nobody has fucking given them the proper consequences to the actions on that, you know, like no, like they would be like, oh no, don't freak out, you know, like and be all nice to her and let her get away with it. But until there's moments like this, till her ass gets fucking put in jail for a fucking night. Unless she's like, until she like actually learns. It sucks though. It shouldn't come this late in life. That's bad parenting.
Yeah.
This is the consequence of bad parenting.
This is what happens when you have those parents that are like, well, we're never going to say no to our children.
The other end of the spectrum is Bagel Boss. Because for him, he thinks he has nothing left to lose. So he'll just throw his massive tantrums around, and it's the only thing about him that's fucking big. Which is about a short joke, which I normally wouldn't be okay for, but he's Bagel Boss. If anyone earns the title of a short king, it's not him.
He's embodiment of Napoleon syndrome.
Oh, pure Napoleon. Which, as far as I'm aware, that's not actually a thing, is it?
Have you
a real life thing?
Have you guys seen this bagel complainer person?
He actually wasn't that short.
He was just short enough to apparently make his life on Tinder a fucking nightmare.
I mean,
Yeah, but he's the one that brings it up a lot, right?
Yeah, he's very self-conscious of it. Which is a shame. It's a real shame because, like, it's so stupid. Like, oh no, height. I mean, so the fuck what if you're a little bit short? But I know tons of short guys who meet girls and have, like, great lives and don't really worry about it. Like, it's not exactly a big deal. But which is
I thought you were talking about me, but then you started talking about meeting girls, so I knew you didn't mean me.
Krendar, you're
I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
You're not even all that short.
COVID is. Let's be honest. COVID times are not a good time to start dating anyway.
Just blame it on COVID.
Yeah, that's right. Just COVID beforehand. Just Casanova. Yes,
exactly.
Fucking talking.
No.
Look, it's nice of you to say that short people can lead great lives, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's very. You know what? That's cool of you to say. That's cool, man.
Hey, I've got all these extra inches. I should share the love. You know.
It's very inclusive of you. Thank you for letting short people know that it's okay to be short. I'm sure they needed to hear that.
I'll put them up on a plinth so we can all give them a round of applause. Oh, no, seriously.
We got this motherfucker white knighting for short people again. You know they're not going to fuck you, right? You know they're not going to fuck you? Because they can't reach, but also because they're not going to fuck you? You know that, right?
Oh no, I never realized that was like a genuine thing that some guys were like absolutely freaked out about. And like I'm just like, what the fuck? Then I started watching tons of like YouTubers who all would like play up the fact that they were short, and then sometimes they'd be like, hey, no, seriously, I wish I had 5 inches on me. And I'm like, is that really a thing? And yeah, and then I saw Bagel Boss. I'm like, oh fuck, that's a normal response.
Normal? No.
Insecure about anything.
That's for sure.
Like Creamer, for example. Which is our headcanon for mine is for why she's having yours. At least they're not trying to get away with it.
The plane, boss, the plane.
The plate. Talking about the plates.
The plate.
She's like, get the plates. She went in and vandalized.
Yeah, we're not letting this slide.
Ah, man.
We got your plates and we got footage of you messing up the store.
Dumbass.
Whoa, Jesus.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah, because she knows she's finally going to get hit with the consequences of her actions. And just like a little kid does, she goes quiet and she runs away.
That's what I'm saying. I think she realized what she was doing back there. You can see it in her face. She's like, okay, that one.
That puts her a step ahead of most Karens, though. I'll give her that at least.
There could be some redemption in there.
She ran away. Well, it's like not even a Karen thing to do. It's almost like a child thing because the Karen is the one who like goes up and causes the trouble, whereas this is more just like I'm mad. I'm going to take it out on a random stranger's merchandise.
Yeah, I guess she technically wasn't really a Karen, but
now this
I'll give her
privilege. Shit.
At least she figured out that she fucked up at the end.
I gotta say, this is kind of a terrible channel because they do tend to clip the videos in a certain way. Whereas someone who spends way too much time on the internet and likes to fucking see the source and the context because
we do tend to miss out on the context of what caused these things quite a lot.
Which is why this is actually the kind of stuff that leads into a lot of really more crazy opinions. It's like it's that slow creep from getting outraged over a freak out that was unreasonable to getting outraged over a freak out because of some inherent trait like being a woman or whatever. That's where that editing and that clipping is
use that for
form of manipulation.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if we can find
headlines and such. Yeah.
I wonder if there's a better source for this kind of thing that we can find.
Yeah,
I'm usually creeping Reddit, but that's not always where it first drops. So because Reddit's really gone downhill, really oversensitive.
Wow.
I'm a sick fuck.
Don't you hit my car? You did that to the front of my fucking car.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love this one. This is some new shit.
That's my new fucking
It's a fresh drop.
Usually when you rear end people, that's not how this works.
Finger on the pulse.
It's okay to call the cops real quick.
Oh, wait for it.
Wait, she rear-ended him?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait for it though.
I hit you from behind.
No, you hit me in the front of it. Remember when I was at a red light? You went in front of me and hit my car.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah, none of that works.
Okay, he's laughing.
Yeah, because you can't. It's something you can't hit the front of a car with the back of a car when they're driving. Yeah, she's basic. Yeah, no, she's full of shit. Keep playing it. It's great.
It's great. I'm tired.
That's cool. Probably move the car from thing, and I'll call the cops for you.
Sounds like John C. Reilly.
That's why you white people get off.
Yeah, he does.
This nice ass car, bitch. So that's my new fucking car.
Look this. You are here, and she can shoot this.
How dare he?
Where she drove into it?
Show it again, too.
You were here.
I love this.
And she can.
Boom.
Good.
Boom.
I can't believe he did that to her.
I can't believe you done that.
Yes. How very dare you?
That's what I mean.
So they don't want to walk out because they want to be fucking.
For a little, do you guys want a little more context to that last video?
Sure, yeah.
You guys want more context? So, apparently the girl driving who started screaming and such. She was actually driving. The guy with her was her boyfriend, and it was her boyfriend's car. And apparently, it was new. They just gotten it, but it was unregistered and but they had she wasn't they weren't insured. He'd just gotten it, and she was driving it, and she wasn't insured for the car. And I think she didn't have a license, license suspended or missing a license or whatever. Oh man, it was so good, such a good justice boner.
It is.
Still the best Karen I think we've ever watched was that guy in the car park who wouldn't wear his mask, and he called the police on the store. They arrive and he's like, I'm citizen arresting this person, trying to arrest one of the people, and the cop just arrests him instead, and he starts crying as they put him into the back of the car.
That was great.
I love it when they start crying. Oh god, or when you hear him go Ree! There's a video.
I love it when they call the cops and they get arrested by the cop they called.
Oh yeah.
There was one outside of a Whole Foods that did that once. That was brilliant. But
black bitch.
Of course, it's a Whole Foods, right?
That wants to no.
Oh.
No.
Wow. I have every right to
baby mama's
then guess what? I have every right right to step into the fucking kitchen. We
She
gotta
looks
use
very familiar to me. Oh, so that's what happened. I should have really called.
He sounds a little wasted.
touching me. That's the best part
A little
of the
bit.
military. No, because I'm in the military. I don't
I'm in the
fucking
military.
That's the best
She's
fucking
wasted.
part of my fucking job. You
Yo,
fucking
mom's drunk.
I like how she's holding her wallet up as if it's a phone that she's recording with, but it's obviously not.
Dude, like, mom had too many glasses of wine. Like, she just one too many nights, one too many glasses of wine, and one
Mom's
too many
box of
mixed up
wine
fucking.
It's just to help her relax.
Like, it's just like one too many glasses, and then one too many fucking strawberry shit. Like, one too many times the McDonald's fucking ice cream maker was out. You know, she just couldn't hack it. She couldn't handle it anymore. She was in the military. She can't even fucking handle it.
Love you. Have a good day.
More like the Schrodinger's ice cream machine.
Yell at my kids today. I don't yell at your kids. Yeah, you do. Don't yell. Shut your mouth. You're not gonna talk.
Whoa.
Who do you think you are? I'm asking you not to yell at my kids.
She's the bus driver from South Park.
Holy shit, that lady should not be
How
near
dare
children.
you?
That shouldn't be near children.
How did she get this job?
Oh,
They-
isn't
I
it
mean,
really
that's
easy to get like a bus driver?
That's really easy to get a bus driving job. I don't even think you need a commercial driver's license to
Really?
become a bus driver. I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure on that though. Somebody fact check me. Somebody should fact check me. I don't
if
want
anyone in the
to
chat
put out
knows.
information that's false. I'm probably wrong. Let's just assume that I'm wrong. You know? No, I wish people would do that more often when they hear random shit on the internet, to just assume that it's wrong before just assuming that it's right.
I can't hear you.
Oh, hell no, did she flip me off?
Oh, hell
Yes, she
no.
did.
That's how you lose your job.
Yep. Let's wrap this night up because I am ready to call it a night. The reason I am not bringing my A game or even my Q game to it is because I am very tired.
It's because it's 5 a.m. for you?
It's more, yeah, it is based at 5 a.m. here.
No, it's 9 o'clock over here. I'm fucking ready to go.
Yeah, it's midnight over here. I'm going to bed. I'm
Amen,
back
brother.
to bed.
I mean, I'm probably just gonna stay up and play video games, let's be real.
What would you be playing?
Alright, don't hate me. I've been playing Fallout 76. Granted, I've been playing for a really long time. It is an entirely different game than when it first started, and it is not nearly as terrible as everybody says, but it does keep the servers clear of douchebags if everybody keeps shitting on it, so.
That's
Player
true.
community is really nice. Player community is really, really nice. Honestly, I've had the best player interactions on there. Massive map. You don't
That's
have
cool.
to run into people if you don't want to.
I have heard that it has improved
big
since
plus.
it first came out, but
Oh, and yeah, now that there's NPCs too, it really made it feel more like a Fallout game, and the fact that they also changed the dialogue system back to the original. So like back to like the Fallout.
Change the
3.
dialogue system to actually have one?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, it's really fun. It's really fun, and I enjoy playing it. Yeah.
right
Cool.
now.
Ooh, there's a Bjork song.
We'll
Like
get
to
we'll
whack
get
things
the buff.
because
We'll get the buff.
I'm a melee player. Because I am silly.
Krendar, what are you doing after this stream?
Playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous because I'm
There
not
you
streaming
go.
today.
Well, then tomorrow, then, or
Yeah,
Wednesday.
I've only got 160 hours in it so far. I need to finish it.
Solid. I'm still playing Kingmaker or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, that's the first one. Kingmaker, yeah. Very good game.
Yeah, it was alright.
Second one's even better.
All right, Janey, and you want to chill before we move on?
Check me out on YouTube, except I don't look like this, and my name is Olive Gardens.
And that's with Y's instead of I's and an E because branding, because I don't want to get sued.
Yeah, still did. It's a goofy satire series where I make fun of white girls like me.
And try to detox the internet one video at a time because it's pretty gross in here, you guys. Like, there's some bad vibes.
But things are going to be changing up a bit in the near future, so I'll be doing some more like goofy comedy stuff as well as multi-characters. Fun stuff is happening. So check me out.
I like fun stuff.
Is there a link in the description, or
indeed.
am I link in the description? I was like, am I pointing at nothing useful?
You're
to
pointing at
myself?
Asterios. Which is
Pointing
always...
out to somebody else's link. Hi.
he's leeching off yours. Asterios, my good man. What, pray tell, would you like the world to hear of?
Pray tell.
Look. Pray tell you go listen to the Loudest podcast. You're gonna like it. It's fun. It's me and my fiance, who's an insane human shitpost. Yes.
I was just gonna say, I've been listening to the Loudest podcast, and I can assert the name is accurate.
Yeah,
like Seahawks fans.
Yeah, you are the loudest couple I know, and I'm impressed that you managed to find somebody to marry who is even louder than you are, sir.
We are. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go for it. Go. For
it. What are you gonna say?
Janey, go.
I'm gonna fuck it up. You gotta go now because now I'm gonna fuck it up.
I know. Look.
I can't be funny on purpose. It's really hard.
No. Who can? Well, look, all I'm gonna say is this. It's like, look, you're gonna like it. It's a good show. It's called The Loudest Podcast. It's on all the things. It's on Spotify. Oh my God. Everyone's listening to podcasts for Spotify now. My generation thinks Spotify has destroyed musicians. And your guys' generation thinks Spotify is like the fun place for podcasts.
I will never get a Spotify.
Weird world.
I will never get a Spotify again, and it's because of a Tinder match.
Oh no! Did you match with Dave? Did you match with Dave's Spotify? Yes, right. Now I do.
This fucking guy. So, this guy, I matched with him, and I'm like, hey, like, you seem cool. So, first off the bat, he's like speaking entirely in metaphor, like. He's like, I'm like, so, like, what do you want to do? And he's like, I want to go riding through moonbeams and, like, fucking skinny dip in a lagoon. And I'm like, so this weekend, like, would you be down to, and then, like, so he does this, like, 3 times, where I'm, like, asking him to like, what do you want to do? And I swear to God, this guy, he gets specific. He's like, I want to, like, cuddle and share each other's Spotifys. And I'm like, what? I jokingly say, I mean, this is true because I don't have a Spotify, but I say, like, well, what if I don't have a Spotify? And he's like, this can't work. I was like, dead, and I was like, are you serious? And he's like, I am dead serious. And I'm like, well, I'm never getting a fucking Spotify then. Unmatch. And because this dude was just so fucking weird. He was so fucking weird. He spoke way too much in metaphor, way too much up his ass. Like, and he was dead serious about like this not having a Spotify. He was like, "Have a good life," and I'm like, "I'm gonna unmatch you first before you unmatch me."
How are people so weirdly obsessed over these things?
I'm never
oh my
getting
God.
a fucking Spotify now because fuck if I like ever want that guy to like fucking find me and like try to connect. I don't want to see what's on his fucking playlist. Okay, like I do not want to hear whatever the fuck he's listening to. Never getting a Spotify. Fuck Spotify. Fuck that guy. Don't remember his name.
I don't understand how anybody can be like that. Like. How are you going to shun somebody just because they don't listen to a specific service? Like, what the fuck?
How can you unmatch someone because they're 2 inches too short for your standards?
Yeah, huh? Answer that, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Because people are fucking petty. People are petty fucking bitches, and sometimes it's funny and entertaining, and other times it is annoying as fuck. Yeah.
You're here.
It is 9 p.m.
Do you know where your children are?
It's midnight.
What year is it?
I want to actually say it's weird that you said that about Spotify because for me, it's Snapchat. Same reason I have Snapchat, same reason you have Spotify. I never took mine.
Well, that'll just get me into trouble.
Yeah. I'd say I had a better experience with mine than yours did with yours.
I'm just kidding.
I want to go to bed.
Go to bed.
All right. Just to say that, as for me, I will be back on. It's now Saturday, so I suppose today I'll be back on later today, so we can return to Stronghold and do things like look at walkthroughs live on stream, like the classic gamer I am. And then on Sunday, I believe I'm going to give you guys something else. I'm not quite sure what yet. It will be gaming, and it will be classic gaming at that. So beyond that, I have not a fucking clue. Also, tune in this Wednesday for a Standard Wasted Wednesday, but this Thursday, Lord Magicus will be joining us for 3 drinks minimum. And this Friday, not this time next Friday, but we will be joined by Girl Does Rant and Shabisky for the next episode of Bearded Ramblings.
That's going to be a weird one.
It's going to be, I think. Two polar worlds colliding. Although both of them partake of the doobage, so maybe they'll have that to bond over.
Oh, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it'll be fine. So just get along.
All right, let's.
I mean, Curly's pretty chills anyway, so I'm sure they'll get along.
I wouldn't have paired them up if I thought there'd be some sort of like bad jelly.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's pick. What would you guys want to listen to for our song?
What would our guests like to hear mangled very badly while a man dances?
Very well, I might point out.
Okay,
dances as well, but mangles the vocals of.
Let me just make sure I got this right. What do I want to see, hear sung badly or danced over badly? Okay, sung badly.
No, he dances over well while singing it badly.
Oh, okay. La Bamba. That'd be great. Seeing this guy go nuts to La Bamba, getting low to
Well, generally, we usually try to do one of his recent videos. So out of these 5 on screen, I don't know if he's done La Bamba.
Well, that's way fewer options.
Okay, you guys asked that question.
I thought we were going to Build-A-Bear, not pre-made bears. Wow.
Actually, let's find out if he's done it.
Yeah.
You know what? We had the request. Let's see if he's done La Bamba.
La Bamba. If it is, we are so... No.
No, he hasn't done it.
Yet.
We'll send him a request.
Yeah. Whatever one we pick, we will add at the end of it, do La Bamba next.
Yes. But since he hasn't done that, let's try picking one of these 5 that's on screen.
The Strokes, Mariah Carey, Bjork, Radiohead, and the Jonas Brothers.
Bjork. Do Bjork.
I was thinking Bjork as well.
All right, Bjork it is.
I wanted to let the guests vote first. Army of Me.
Oh.
I'm not familiar with it, but I know Bjork's a fun weirdo, so...
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you ever seen that video of Bjork where she's describing what TV is like? That is just amazing.
Oh, actually, better question, because we were talking about Ren and Stimpy earlier, Janey.
Oh, I've seen this guy!
Well, yeah,
have you seen the video? Have you seen the video where Bjork had Ren and Stimpy in her boobs?
You know what? I haven't, and I know why. It's because I have no interest in boobs.
Well, they weren't really the main.
I know, but I'm not the
show force of this video.
It's not gonna come up in my algorithm, man.
She did a weird Ren and Stimpy thing, and it was, well, what you'd expect.
All the normal Ren and Stimpy things out there.
Exactly. Or weird Bjork things.
I went to
also
art
a
school.
silly thing to say, I guess.
I went to art school. I've seen some shit. Those performance artist folks, I honestly, I look at Twitter and everyone's like, I'm so artsy, and I'm like, yeah, this is fucking, you would have dropped out by the end of the semester, the kind of shit that you're making.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, I saw this fucking 5 years ago. Somebody who did it better with a lower budget.
Baby, back on the Love Devil levels. We back again, tell friend. It's your boy Buff Ruru 122. Back on the level. You know what today we're gonna do Bjork Army of Me on the 1s and 2s. Your boy Buff.
Your hair looks great, dude. You don't need to keep checking it. You look great.
Hope he never wears a hat.
Hope he never wears a shirt.
I've seen him with a shirt. It's sad.
It should be ripped off. Keith. mean, arguably, he can lose the pants, too.
Well, I can see Buff's got a fan.
He's named accurately, is all we can say.
On. We can't deny the aesthetic quality of this dude, because one, he can fucking dance, and two, he's got the fucking body for it. Ayo!
It's true.
He agrees, considering that's not the only picture of himself in his room.
Considering he's got all these videos, too. Like, he definitely...
Where'd he go?
Yeah.
There he is.
I gotta send this to my sister! Holy shit! I gotta send this to my sister.
Wait a minute.
I'll link it after the show.
Hold on. This might be the song I was talking about earlier. This might be the song I was talking about. Sounds the same.
I gotta say though, it is really hard to sing and dance at the same time.
He agrees.
You can see when he needs to stop because you're using like your ab muscles to hit those notes.
Oh, good point. Good point. That actually explains things, because the one time he actually did a pretty good job with the singing, he wasn't moving much.
Yeah, that's why triple threats are terrifying.
We've long ago noticed that he has this inverse skill of singing and dancing are opposed. Yeah.
Also, I just respect this guy for fucking like going for it, just owning it.
He always gives you 110%.
Like, if that ain't a sign that you love what you do, like,
oh, he's living his best life. There's no way about it.
He can dance.
You're on your own now.
Just waiting for the video where the pants come off.
He needs an Only Corel's site.
Only chaps. Only
Janey
chaps.
Very first person.
Only fan. The only fan.
Somehow he created the account and she was already signed up for it before he made the account.
This guy is fucking... Holy shit, he's an old full fucking song. Ow.
Once more, you meet an army of me. Army of me.
Actually, his singing has been far worse in the past. He didn't hit any of
I was wrong. That
It's more just like a...
the song of hers I was talking about was called I Miss You. I need to go watch her original video of this now after witnessing this.
Look at him jiggle.
Can't wear tight pants when I'm like a tight waistband when I'm playing Olive because her voice is so hard. Like I have to use like certain muscles in order to get her voice and project it. At like that if I have too much pressure like on my stomach, I can't get her. I can't get her. I'm like pulling on my waistband right now. I can't get her voice out if I don't if I am unable to like hit these muscles way like in my lower abs for some reason.
Hold on, Olive needs to come out. Let me get rid of this belt.
I find it interesting the way that they just.
That was a little gross, dude.
That definitely sounded different from the other thing.
They both.
Brenda, I'm tired.
I don't
I'm not
know
like your
what.
excuses.
I don't know what. Like it was either like jacking off or beating someone with a belt. Either of those things are, especially when it's a fiction.
Yeah, definitely not either of the things I meant, but probably sounded that way.
Right, so what the fuck did you mean then?
I don't think we have enough time.
Because you're talking about you needed more room, so like
joke.
loosening the belt, so you had more room for the stomach.
The joke went. The joke just went completely over my head.
It was Yeah, that's okay. It's probably not delivered
Someday
the best.
I'll get it. My life is the joke.
I'm
Oh.
Just a 27-year-long running gag.
I like how Asterios is like posed in position so much that he might as well be frozen in the spot.
Did he freeze?
No, I can tell. Subtle. He's a master of his craft, but it's.
I've wondered that a couple of times tonight.
All right. With that said, I'm out of here. You guys all have yourselves a fantastic time, and see you all again soon.
You have yourself a